Poison in my veins, I can't escape the pain. Heart vengeance, it calls my name. All that I knew, all that I loved destroyed. Endless agony, forever it's employed. The demon returns and so do I.
Well, here we are.
Wow. You've been exploring Universe Zero, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. And I found this is my favorite spot.
Really? What for?
Mm-hmm. Well, look up.
Oh, stargazing? Like what we did the first time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we did.
You seem a lot more calm than usual. You're not like hyperactive.
Well, yeah.
Is it a climate
guess.
thing? Are you calm
Huh?
at night but hyperactive in the day?
That's not climate, dummy.
Well, you know what I mean. Like a time of day kind of thing.
No. I guess it's more because this place kind of reminds me of home. Where I used to live.
Wait, actually,
It's pretty remote.
come to think of it, you did... Well, I mean, you didn't really give out a... back when I came back to life. All those years ago. You told me something like... You lived out, on the countryside. All that time I was dead. But not near everybody. And you're a very sociable person, but you didn't really give out a direct answer to that at the time.
Well, even after, everything, I still continued to live out there. But, despite me, being a people person and love talking to people, I found something nice in the countryside that, the city couldn't offer.
What is it?
Mostly views and, stars. I found that
So, you
looking at them...
weren't quite free? I thought when Sonic found you and all that stuff, I thought you were already free.
I guess a different kind of free. But this is a completely different feeling. Looking up at the stars, seeing the scenery around me, it brings me a sense of calmness and wonder. Especially now that, especially ever since, you told me I learned the multiverse existed and everything when I met you. It just made me start to, wonder and appreciate everything that I see here and where I lived before.
I guess, honestly, are those constellation books rubbing off on you? Back in the sonnet?
Yeah. I used to read them back home. And I used to see if I could find any.
Well, if there's one thing I would definitely want to learn more about, is definitely stars as a whole. Even though that, soul means star in Japanese, it would help me come up with new names for my stuff.
You and your names.
Well, hey, I like naming stuff. Except I still can't figure out a nickname for you.
Yeah, what's that all about, huh?
I don't know. Hey, I can't... Come on. Ugh. Jeez. Well, okay, well, what is it that you can tell me about when it comes to stars, then? Something I don't already know. I mean, I do travel the multiverse and all that stuff. And I've seen, stars up close. I've seen, like, one of the blue stars.
Did you know that they're the hottest stars that exist?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's planets like Neptune and all that stuff. Those are cold ones.
Uh-huh. Well, planets aren't stars.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking like, oh, it's all blue and all that stuff. So is everything that's blue out there in space?
No.
Cold?
No. You see, with fire, blue fire is the hottest fire, with red fire being the coldest, actually.
Are you saying that Blaze's fire is weaker than Rhea's?
Yeah, actually. Well,
but
Blaze's fire is more
Blaze.
orange. Blaze's fire is more orange, which is basically in the middle between blue and red.
Oh.
The more middle ones. Blue is the hottest, red is the coldest, but in between are white and yellow or orange.
So, like, what do those up there represent? Those colored
you mean
stripes.
Those are nebulas.
So, what do they entail?
Either
They don't do
those are
anything for us,
caused
do
from-
they?
No, not really. But either those are caused that are about to start the birth of a star, or those signify the death of a star. They're basically a bunch of space gases and dust.
So, like, what are the various steps to stars being created, then?
Like I said, they start out as nebulae. Nebulas? I don't know the full plural term for them. And then they turn into what's called a protostar, which are basically small, very, very fast stars that are just starting to heat up. And then they turn into the form that they'd be in the longest, which is basically what the sun is. They last the longest in that form. And then once the...
So what?
Once
It's
all
like
the
the sun... So wait, so is the sun like our biggest star ever? Well, you said that it's like that it's like the sun. Is the sun a star?
The sun is a star, yes.
So it's the biggest star out there, then?
No, not by a long shot.
So then what's the biggest star, then? There's gotta be one that's bigger than the sun.
Oh, there's ones that are way bigger than the sun. You said you've seen stars, right?
Yeah, but I only see them as tiny little specks.
Well, have you ever seen a red star before?
Well, I did enter a black hole once, but that was only to charge up the Ryoku because it powers up, because that's how it gets its energy, through a black hole.
Well, red stars are basically called red giants. They're very, very old stars, and they're the coldest stars that exist. They're basically stars that are starting to die. They get bigger and they expand because they lose the fuel that keeps them burning as bright as they do, which is hydrogen. And they, turn big and red, but they're much colder than the other stars. But those red giants, they're called red giants for a reason. They're millions of times bigger than our sun.
I see. So, okay, well then what's next after a red giant?
Well, next is star death. Well, it really depends on what kind of... Well, basically the size of the star.
Wait a minute, you said star death? Star death?
Stars can die.
Well, yeah, of course, because you said that, But also, so what, a red giant's supposed to be what a star's supposed to be?
No. But basically, depending on the size of a star, the smaller stars, the smaller and more like neutral sized stars, they either turn into a nebula or what's called a white dwarf, which are very tiny white stars.
Hmm. Kind
but
of like
the
dwarf
bigger
planets,
ones-
but smaller.
Yeah, but then the bigger ones, like the huge ones, can result in either a supernova or a black hole.
Huh. Yeah, I do know about supernovas. That I do know.
That's the death of a big star. It causes a ginormous explosion, sending so much energy and space gas throughout the cosmos.
So, like, what happens when, like, well, I know that there's an event called a quasar, which is kind of what I named my my second phase of my dark form with the soul emeralds.
You're such a nerd.
What? Hey, you're the one that's being a nerd, getting into stars and stuff.
You know, black holes aren't actually supposed to be seen. Funny enough.
Really? So what? They're invisible?
Pretty much. They're
So-
the complete absence of light.
So, like, when you have, like, astronauts that are literally out there and all that stuff, they don't know whether or not they're going into a black hole?
Yeah, until they're completely vaporized.
Oh, God. Jeez, Miles, you really came through
No.
with us.
Though sometimes black holes can be seen if they're basically absorbing a star. That's really the only way you can see them.
What about just a regular nova?
Why don't I just show you? Take me to the Ryoku.
Okay, sure. Yeah, alright, come on. Alright, here we are. The Ryoku. So, what exactly are we looking for?
Well, I know that there should be one that's occurring in a neighboring galaxy. You don't even have to leave this universe. Just
Okay.
another galaxy. Far, far away. What?
What?
Nothing.
Alright. I hope we're good.
Oh, there it is!
That's what it is? Are you sure we
That's
should
what
be...
we're looking for.
Are you sure that
Oh,
this is
trust
what...
me.
You know,
It's not a nova yet. Come on. Watch this.
we shouldn't be this close.
We'll be fine.
But what's...
Okay.
Can you explain what's happening? Like...
Okay, so do you see, like, all that energy coming from that star and going to that white dwarf over there?
Wait, that's a white dwarf? That looks like a galaxy.
Yeah, that's because it's sucking all the hydrogen out from that star. Well, not all the hydrogen, but a lot of it.
So
You
it's
see
not
how
a galaxy.
Brightly it's glowing? No, it's not a galaxy.
I
It's
see.
taking the hydrogen from that neighboring star, and it's absorbing it. You see how brightly it's glowing right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
look,
Jesus!
look, there it is! There it goes!
Ugh.
There it is!
Holy
That's the nova.
Holy crap!
The
only reason why I-
cool, huh?
The only reason why I named my transformations Nova is because of Nova gas. But
Well,
this?
There you go. That's a nova.
It's... That gas is getting closer.
Yeah, maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah. Duly noted. Wait, but what happens with the existing energy?
With the existing energy.
Yeah, like, it's like that star's no longer getting absorbed, so what happens to the rest of it?
Well, to me, it looks like the white dwarf is moving. You see,
Wait, it's
getting closer.
moving?
You see, it's getting closer. It's literally moving towards us. You see that?
Why would it be moving? Is it finding a place to stay or something?
What? You think all stars and every single thing in the galaxy, you know, stays put?
Looks like it's orbiting, though, rather than moving.
No. It's definitely moving. I mean, the other star's gravitational pull might be affecting it, but nothing in space stays stationary. Even whole galaxies move.
Jeez.
Galaxies are moving right now.
Something's happening again.
There it goes. It's starting to absorb the hydrogen again.
And what? So it just keeps exploding and exploding and exploding?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Where does all that energy go? It's actually not hitting the Ryoku whatsoever. So where does it go?
It gets absorbed into the star.
No, I'm talking about when it explodes. All that energy. Where does it go?
Anywhere. It just gets dispersed.
Wow. Jeez.
It might even explode again. How about we visit the Andromeda Galaxy?
Alright, sure. Looks like this galaxy is doing well. But if it's a galaxy, wouldn't that mean that there's other planets? You know, wouldn't you ever think that there's other people living on those planets?
Definitely. I mean, there's estimated to be about, let's say, 500 billion planets in this galaxy alone.
Really?
Yeah, 500 billion, not million.
I wonder how they're flourishing.
I wonder that too. But you see how the galaxy is moving?
Yeah.
Like I said, nothing in space is stationary. And we're like thousands of light years away from it still.
Right.
You see all those little glowing dots? Those are stars.
This is interesting. The fact that there's...
Some of them are planets.
And I explore the multiverse too. I'm surprised I don't know about this stuff when it comes to stars.
Yeah.
I'm only used to like going
too.
to universes. I'm only used to going to universes, saving them, and everything like that. But actually expanding my horizons to stars and everything like that,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
And here's something you probably haven't thought about. Each of those universes has millions upon millions of galaxies just like this one.
Right, because if one universe has an Andromeda galaxy, that would mean that possibly Universe Zero and other universes also have their own Andromeda galaxy.
Uh-huh. And space is constantly expanding. Like, constantly! There's always new things. New galaxies, new planets, new stars.
Right.
And each universe has their own.
You know...
Imagine what's out there!
Just like me when I was curious about the multiverse for the first time. One other thing. I think I might have found a move for your little key-infused fist thing.
A what?
This might sound cheesy, but Fist of Andromeda.
Fist of Andromeda. I like it.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Do you want to go see more stars?
Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
Thanks for the experience. Nonetheless.
I'm surprised you haven't done something like this before.
I'm always protecting the multiverse. Usually I don't got time for stuff like this.
What, you don't get days off? Nothing?
When you're a protector, you don't get days off.
Well, I mean, you made a day off for me.
Maybe it was random.
Random? I don't think so.
Let me stay